Hi guys, welcome back to Gist with Essay. Oh my goodness, it's been a while and I've missed you all. And I know you guys have missed me too because I've gotten loads and loads of messages. But don't worry, at some point I'll be giving you guys the scoop and the gist on why I've been away for a while. But it's for good reasons. Don't worry, no need to panic. So yeah, welcome back to the Gist with Essay show. And if you're watching us on YouTube, thank you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. If you're on Facebook or Twitter, I love you guys. Thank you for always joining me on this wonderful show. If you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, please, there is another opportunity for you to do so right now. If this is your first time on the Gist with Essay show, welcome. We are glad to have you. Now, today, we have an exclusive interview with an Afrobeat sensation. Yes, one of our very own. He's based in the UK. A lot of you know him, some of you don't, some of you will be meeting him for the first time. Yeah, and he's a Nigerian born, UK based Afrobeat, Afropop, dancehall, recording and performing artist, songwriter, and he's the founder of his own label, the Ace Familia label, yeah. So I'm going to bringing him on shortly to join us, but he's got an EP coming up, right? His very first EP, and he's here to talk to us about his EP and also about his upcoming listening party that is scheduled for the 24th of November, all right, in South East. So if you are in London, you are welcome to join us. Please sign up, register to come for the show. It promises to be awesome. All right. So without wasting much of your time, let me bring our guest in. Hello, hello, hello. The Ace King himself.
Salute.
Okay. Hi,
Salute,
Tracy. I
guys.
see you. Thank
Salute,
you.
Essay. Salute, Tracy. Let's go. How are you today, Essay?
I'm good. I'm good. It's
I can
raining here,
see.
but it's still a beautiful day.
Showers of blessing.
Yeah, definitely. So how are you? What have you been up to?
I'm great. Thank you. Been working, cooking, pushing, planning, plotting, and scheming.
You sound like a very busy man.
Yes, you have to be.
Okay, so before we get into the gist proper, because I'm really excited, about this EP coming up. And I've done some behind the scenes for the EP as well. So yeah, we're going to share that with you guys as well. But for those people who are just joining us for the first time, or who are just meeting the Ace King for the first time, can you just tell us a bit about yourself?
So I am K. Ace, but my real names are Efe Kelly Mark, born in Warri Delta State, Nigeria, but now I live in
Area.
UK. Yes, so how far is in there? We know if you carry last, so let's go, let's go. Let's take it to the top right now.
Okay, so yeah, we still want to know a bit more about you. So, or maybe about your background, for those people who, well, for a lot of people, even those who know you, probably don't know these things about you. Okay, so before we get into the main gists of today, um, out of all your songs, you've done a lot of songs. You've been doing music for over 10 years. Yeah. What is your favorite song to perform?
Point of correction. I've been recording like that's like for fun and that, but professionally, yeah, like we say about 4, 5 years. Yeah,
5 years. Okay.
professionally. Yeah. So the best to perform right now has to be my chick. It has to be
Mm,
my chick because the chicks they love it. It's for them. The kids they love it because of the cartoon.
okay.
People
Oh, wow.
react,
Okay.
yeah, people react well to the song, but I feel like there's gonna be a takeover soon.
Well, of course, we're ready. We're ready for a takeover anytime.
Yeah.
But I must tell you, okay, let's do something, guys. You know Keda Ace, you've listened to some of his songs. Um, write in the comment section your favorite Keda Ace song. I'm gonna start with saying "In a Love, In a Love, In a Love." That's my
Hey.
favorite of all time. So guys, tell us in the comment section your favorite. Okay, Tracy has already responded. He said it has to, oh, she
Oh,
said it has
oh
to be
my.
Ufoma responding
Hey.
to your best song to perform. So she wants that to be your best song to perform. So maybe you can do a remix for her.
Exactly. That's what I was going to say. You read my mind. Yeah.
Okay. So Tracy, your best Keda A song. Please don't tell me it's Ufoma still. Yeah. Okay, we're waiting for your comments. Yeah, Inner Love is mine because it talks about the kind of love that I have, the kind of love that I experience. So yeah.
Mine has to be Shameless.
Yeah. No. Inner love because yeah, it talks about, the kind of love that busts, someone's ogo. My love is busting his ogo, if you know what I
That's we
mean.
that's wickedness.
But he's enjoying it. He's there. He's not running. He's enjoying it.
Breaking
Okay.
leg at the same time busting or God. Can you imagine?
So when you see
That's
him
murder.
walking with a
They,
limp, you know that it's my love that has done
they
that
should
to
call the
him.
police. Someone needs to call the popo.
Okay, so tell us, as a kid, what's the most trouble you ever got into?
That's easy because I was a good kid, so I never really got into trouble like that. But I would say playing sports after school and staying late in school and just coming home quite late, and never learning from it because I love sports and I just used to stay after school and play a bit more, come home late. So that should be like the most trouble because like I was quite disciplined, quite calm and collected from like yeah a young age. So I never really got into I knew how to stay out of trouble. So that's easy.
Well, you still look like a good boy, if I must say, but when it comes to the Shenkers, I don't know about that. We're gonna have to ask someone with experience in that field.
I'm a
Yeah.
gentleman.
Okay, so tell us, what's the best advice you've been given?
Oh, that one too is easy because I feel like the best advice I've been given, not even just one, like different ones. They have to be like the don'ts or can'ts. Like you can't do this, don't do this, don't do that. And I feel like I took it and then turned it into something positive, and I went out and did all the things they said I couldn't do, or people from like my place or people from that part of the world can't do this. You dare not dream like this and dream like
Yeah.
that. So I dreamt and I did it. So that yeah was
Wow.
quite
Okay, so let me
motivational
get
to
this
say.
straight. You took all the negative
Yeah,
advice that you got, right,
yeah,
and turned them
yeah.
into good advices, and they have turned out to
Yes.
be the best advice that you've ever had.
Yes. Yeah, me
Wow.
pondering, sitting down and saying, why would you tell me I cannot do this when nothing is impossible?
Yeah.
So, yeah, it pushed me. I use things like that for energy. So, yeah, that was good.
Kind of like
I feel
taking
like,
all the, yeah.
yeah, go on, go on.
Yeah, I was just going to say it's kind of like taking all the stones that were thrown at you and using it to build a castle.
Yes, because I feel like I would have been lazy, like me being like last child from my mom. Like if everyone just pampered me a lot, like yeah, you're gonna be great. I'll be sitting there like I'm gonna be great, so I'll wait for the greatness. But when people said I wasn't going to be great, I was like, okay, we'll see. I'll show you. And yeah, it was good for me for energy.
I can I can relate. Yes. So if you want, I know that you have a lot of artists that you looked up to while you were growing up, and you still have some that you look up to presently. But if you were to open a show for any artist in the world, who would it be? Now, from what I know about you, I can easily guess. Okay, but for your viewers, who would it be?
Yeah, but the person that you're going to guess is more into the exec role right now. And most of
Yeah,
the people I look up to, they're more into like, CEO role now. So I
productions and
would,
all that.
yeah, like
Okay,
executive producers and that. So, but right now, because Afrobeat just, made it to the next level, like crossed over, I would just shock everyone and say Burna Boy.
I knew you were going to say Bonner Boy. That
No, you
wasn't the
didn't
first person
know.
I thought
No.
of. No, 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 no. Let me tell you. Let me tell you. Um,
Yeah.
the first person I was thinking of when I said I could easily guess was Jay-Z because yeah, I know that
Yeah, that's my
he follows
idol.
his
Yeah.
career, that's your idol and all that. So that was the first person. But when you said, oh no, it's not who I was thinking, yeah,
Yeah.
and you mentioned Afrobeat taking over and that, and all that, I just thought, could it be Burna Boy? And I was right. It is
because
Burna Boy.
because we spoke about something. Let me not expose you. Let's leave it at that.
Yeah, well, okay, okay, okay. So tell
Yeah.
us three things that you love to do besides music.
This let me put it this way. Yeah, let's do it this way. One thing above music, one above, and then two besides music. So one
Okay.
above would be God, is ultimate, like His Alpha and Omega. I love God because I know He loves me. He has never let me down. So I love God before music, before anything else. So
Okay.
after God, music and family would be in the same bracket,
Okay.
and then sports would come next.
Wow. Okay. So you love sports as well. Yeah. So if we're
Yes.
not seeing you doing music, we can be expecting you to be watching a sports game or participating in a sporting activity. Do you do any sports?
Yeah, I play football once a week sometimes, but then I broke my leg, so I've been out. I'm out for like a season.
Was it a shenkes that made you break your leg? Because now
No,
I'm seeing a
there was no
connection.
there was no
I'm seeing it
shankers.
from inner love. So
No,
you
the guys
saying,
they were
for
beefing.
your sake, I will break my leg.
No, the guys they were beefing because I came all looking like they're like, "Are you sure you're a footballer? We're gonna show you." Like they were just beefing me.
Okay, okay. So now that we've learned a few things about the Ace King, okay, guys, comments, anything you want to say to the Ace, anything you want to ask, Angel
Let's
God,
go.
we see you, thank you. Okay, so we have Tracy saying that her favorite song is Lie Me. Okay. And
New
Babasi
one.
says, no, no. Yeah, okay. No, no. All right. I know those
Everyone's
songs as
gonna have
well.
a new favorite song right now. Everyone's gonna from like 21st, 24th, everyone's gonna have a new one.
Okay, all right then. Welcome back, Essay Linda Fodili. I can see you. Thank you very much. Now let's go talk about this EP, a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah, but just as a refresher, because the last time you were on the show, we talked about it was the lockdown period, right? And I remember I was talking about the restrictions that lockdown had put on music and performing and all of that. So, um, how have things progressed since then, musically?
I feel like lockdown was terrible, it was horrible, but it was like a kind of blessing in disguise as well because before lockdown, everything was popping, shows here and there. But prior to that, I've always looked at music differently because I'm a music lover, right? So
Yeah,
most of the songs I heard growing up that my big bros used to play and yourself, like I I didn't even know anyone. I didn't put a face to the songs. I just loved the songs.
the songs.
So for me, I've always worked towards making a song without thinking about the models, shooting, how everything is going to look. That's me saying, I still like the audio because even when you like driving and all of that, you listen to audio. So I just went back to working on the audio, like trying to get that song that you don't even need my face to like it. You don't need my appearance or girls in the video to be listening to the song. That's like as a recording artist. So I've been putting a lot of work as a recording artist. And that's why if you hear this EP, you're gonna be hearing notes and you're gonna be like, how is this guy doing these notes? If someone told me I was gonna be doing them kind of notes, I would have said hell no. But now like I pushed myself, yeah, and I'm doing all of that. So that was lockdown, and I was able to get a studio in the house. I was able to get cameras and
Mm.
stuff. So most of the videos from the EP we shot with our cameras, and lockdown helps us as a company, as the brand Ace Familia, to grow and like get some equipment. So that's what I've been up to since lockdown, cooking.
Great. Great, great. Now I also know, like, from what everything that you're saying, and from what I also know, you've been doing since you've been doing music, you've been the sole sponsor of, your music, right? And I know that,
Yes,
yeah, you also do productions for other people and all of that. And I'd like to
yeah.
know what that experience has been like and what you would like to change. I mean, it can't be easy being the sole sponsor for everything that you do under your Ace Familia production team.
Yeah, for me, growing up, I always wanted a deal, that kind of deal. But at the point that, a deal wanted to happen, that's a long story. Something happened along the line, so that didn't happen. So I've always wanted to be on a major label. But from working as a solo artist and my own sponsor, like it's been amazing. It's been like the most amazing journey and experience so far. Why? Because I'm able to do the things I want to do. Labels can't tell me you cannot do this, you cannot do that. They can't force me to put things in the video that I don't like. So I'm doing everything myself. But I would welcome a distribution deal, a
Okay.
distribution whereby, okay, do what you want, but you bring it. If we like it, we market the product and then spread it. And then this is your percentage. And it's always greater than when the major labels do stuff for you, because they could shoot a video for £5,000 and tell you it was £20,000, and you have to make them that money back
Mm-hmm.
before you even get a penny. So yeah, like it's been wonderful working. It's stressful, but that's the whole point. That's the whole joy. Like I love to fight, I like to earn something. So that's it's good for me. Like I can't even complain. And God has been wonderful. And how these things happen sometimes I don't know. Maybe because I read too much of Think and Grow Rich, because from day one I had, you know, no money to start anything, but I would just sit there. That's my secret. I think about one thing at a time. So if I want a song, I'll think about the song, not the video. When I get the song,
Okay.
I'll think about the video
The
and
video.
it come into
Ah,
fruition.
okay.
Yeah.
So one thing at a time. Now, I'm so excited about the 11th hour, but before we rush into the 11th hour, you dropped a single in October and it's titled Ogene. And it's a
Yeah.
special dedication to the people you have lost. What inspired you to write it? I mean, after all this time, you've lost people for what, over many years, and now you
Yes.
just thought about Ogene. What inspired you to do it?
Yes. So first, my dad, which is painful, and then my eldest sister, which is like, a very terrible thing to happen, because my mom's still alive. So why would you
Yeah.
lose your daughter? So I've always thought about doing something for the two of them, but this happened. I kept having the thought, like, go and do this thing, go and do this thing. Like I played it down for a long time. But from the start of this year, my very close friends, they just lost a lot of people. They just kept losing people, like from Nelly King to one of my besties. I can go on like Kevino, who supported me so much when I was in Warri shooting Gra. Everyone was just losing people around them. So I was like, you know what? Like this is the time. Like it's too much. Let me just go out and put the song out. And I wanted to do it in Robo language because I feel like people don't really appreciate other languages apart from like Yoruba, which is like the main one for like songs, Afrobeat, as a genre. But for me, I'm like, I'm gonna do this song. I've done Ufoma before, but that was just Ufoma, and then I spoke English and Pidgin. I was like, this one, I'm gonna do it in my language for my people, you know to understand like that was the best way I felt I could express myself better. It was difficult because I'm here, like I live here. It was difficult to put those words together, but I just wanted to put that message out there, like I am still like an robo boy. I
Oh,
am not
admirable
lost.
boy.
Yes, see, that was what happened. So yeah, it's for like all the people that we lost, and we just want to say we miss you and then we love you.
Yeah, I know. And if you even think about it, during the lockdown, a lot of people lost um a lot
Exactly.
of their loved ones. Yeah, so that's a song that everyone and anyone can actually relate to. Yeah, so it's like a greeting, like it's like a celebration of life, really, isn't it? It's like
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. It's like you're like saying the things that are happening in this world right now. Like I feel like you're in a better place, right? So I'm just
Hmm.
like we're pushing, we're trying. It's difficult. This is what is happening, but we're still here, But it's like celebrating their lives and just reporting what's happening here. So it's like just interacting with them and not actually mourning because it's been a long
Hmm.
time. There's no need to start crying too much. Yeah.
Okay. Hi, Florence. Thank you for joining us. Florence Toya says, very humble gentleman. Keep up the good work.
Hi,
Okay, so
Florence.
let's talk about the 11th hour, the album, the EP. Yeah, it's a short album. Yeah.
Boom, boom, boom. Yes.
Okay, so tell us about the 11th hour. What was the inspiration behind it?
So let's start with like the present day. Like in this present day, the 11th hour means like a last minute kind of thing, like the latest possible time to do something. Like this is like you're like almost your last chance. Like you just have to do it now. So
Mhm.
that one, but the main thing, the remote thing for this whole EP was the title was inspired by the Bible. In the
Oh,
in the book of in the book of Matthew, chapter 20. Yes,
preach
I
on,
think
brother.
from like verse 6 or something. Where the master was hiring laborers to work like whole day, and at the 11th hour he went out and he saw some guys like, what are you doing? And they said, because no one hired us. And he said, come and work, come and do this, just 1 hour. And he
Wow,
paid everyone the same amount of money, the same
wow.
amount.
Oh,
One
wow.
hour with 12 hours, the same amount of money. So every time I came across that passage, I was always inspired. So one day I said to myself, you know what? Like I feel like a lot of people are working, striving, right? They're working so hard, but they're not, at their peak yet. They know they can do better than this, right? So this is my message to them. I'm just trying to say, hold on, the bag is coming. Don't give up. Even those people, yeah, those people that have like millions right now. You could just have a deal and you're like into the billions, you know.
At the
So
11th
don't,
hour, something can just come up. Something will
yes,
come up.
you definitely don't give up. So it's my message for everyone from industry to any profession. It's not even just music. Like some people have been like out of school, graduates for like how long? No jobs in Nigeria, Africa as a whole. Like even here, sometimes people are doing like, you know, some minor jobs. They're not like doing the jobs that they really want to do, that they love to do. But just hold on, it's coming. Just hold on. As long as you don't give up, it's going to happen. That's the message behind the whole title.
That is indeed very inspiring, and I can totally relate. Even for people who have some measure of success in their lives right now, there are other things that you're aspiring for, and it looks like it's almost impossible. So if you're saying to them that, you know what, it can happen at the 11th hour. And it's a funny thing that November ha- um, globally has been seen as the 11th hour of every year, like the last minute
Oh,
before the
yeah,
last
yes,
month of
yeah.
the year, like
Hmm.
whatever it is that you've been striving for, you've been trying to achieve throughout the whole year, and it hasn't happened yet. There's that possibility, there's that, yeah, there's that discouragement, like, oh, it's November already, I can't achieve it, again this year, right? But
Yes,
you're saying that it doesn't matter, even if it's the last hour, you can still get it. So just
yes,
keep believing
definitely.
and keep pushing, don't give up,
Yes.
because from the
And don't
passage you
go
talked
home.
about,
Stay in the field. Don't go home. Just
yeah, I was
stay.
just going to say that. From the passage that you just talked about, yeah, if those men had given up and walked away, the
Yeah,
master wouldn't have seen them when he came out, to offer them
exactly.
that job. So stay in your field. That reminds me about something that I told you a long time ago. I'm going to remind you in a bit. But I also liked, the album cover. And you said it was inspired by Tom Hanks' movie, Forrest Gump.
Forrest
What
Gump.
about the movie
Forrest
inspired
Gump.
you? I have seen the movie and I know it's
A-
a great movie. It's a very
Anyone that
funny
has not
movie.
seen Forrest Gump, please go and see Forrest Gump.
Look for it.
Exactly, because at first you won't get it, but later on you get it. I use that for energy all the time because this guy had like a very low IQ. You know, if you've seen the
Mhm.
movie, very low
Yeah.
IQ. He could not even walk. He had braces on his legs. You know, he was bullied. And those braces came off one day when he was being chased. They came off. He was trying to run. He could not run. All of a sudden, he started running. You know, he kept on going. This guy was not smart at all. But at the end of the day, he served in the army. He went to war. People lost legs, arms. He came back whole, and nothing happened to him. This guy represented his country like for ping pong, table tennis. Like he won
He did
titles.
everything.
He played American football. He ran marathon. He met with the president. He created a fish net, you know, that was very good. Like he did a lot of things. Some people even just struggle to do one thing. This guy did all of these things with his low IQ, very low IQ, and all the money he got for these things, he never used for anything. He gave it all away. All he cared about was his best friend, Jenny. Finish. You know, so I'm like, exactly. It's all about Jenny. Like, I'm like, okay, if this guy with this low IQ, and we sometimes claim to be too smart, and this and that, you know, but if this guy with this low IQ, like, could do all of these things, no one has an excuse.
No
So
one has
that's
an
my
excuse. Yeah.
nobody.
And just you talking about the movie now, I'm remembering the movie all over again. It actually also relates to your 11th hour team, because you see what he wanted to achieve, he always did
Yeah,
achieve. He
yes.
never
He
gave up.
always, yes.
Yeah, he wasn't someone that ever, for whatever reason, gave up on himself for any
This
reason.
like I love
And
that movie.
he wasn't even someone that, anyone would look at as someone who could amount to anything in his life.
Exactly. Exactly. So it was only Jenny. Jenny was the only friend and the mom, no one else. Even when this guy met with the president, he was drinking like Dr. Pep. He drank 15 cans. When he wanted to shake the president, that was when he ran away to go and pee. Like this guy was like he didn't care about anything else, just do what he could do. You know, like let me tell you how dumb, guys. Let me tell you how dumb this guy was. Like not like dumb, but like the IQ. So someone said to him, "Have you found Christ yet?" And then he goes with a serious face, "I didn't know I was supposed to be looking for him." I'm like, okay,
Oh my goodness.
I'm like,
Okay.
okay,
Linda says, Keda,
that's my
hey,
guy.
I like Laye Me, Shenkes, and I'm sure the latest Ogene will be amazing
Hey,
with the story behind it. And Linda also says, 11th hour, we can all relate. Yes, we can all relate to, the
exactly.
11th hour. Yeah.
And
So,
let me just throw something in there. Let me just throw something in there. Apart from jobs and profession and all of these things, even if it's love, if it's inner love that you're looking for, hold on. Inner love is coming. Love is coming. It's coming your way. If it's marriage, it is coming. Anything that you're hoping for in life is coming. Just hold on. Marriage, love, a child, just hold on. They're
okay,
all
so now our
coming.
artist is preaching. So
Yes.
you better believe it, somebody. If you're here, receive it. Whatever it is that you're
I'm
believing
living
for,
proof. I
your
am a living proof.
proof. Yeah, I
Yes.
agree with you. Okay, so that was the album cover that I just put up. Yeah, and the movie Forrest Gump was also, I think Tom Hanks was sitting on a bench like that. Yeah,
On the
something like that.
bench when he was
Yeah,
going to see the kid last.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's it. That's the 11th hour. Yeah, I was going to say something about. Okay, yes. So I'm going to play us a little clip from one of the songs on the album, and then when we come back, we'll talk a bit more about the locations for the different songs on the album that you did. Okay, Kada Ace in the house.
It's a small world, but you know if you trek from Niger to London. To win free drink, you must first buy drink. It's a small world, but you know if you trek from Niger to London. To win free drink, you must first buy drink. It's a small world, but you know if you trek from Niger to London. To win free drink, you must first buy drink.
Okay, guys, I let that's just a teaser, okay? And I let it run for a while so that you guys can wonder like what's going on here. All right. And so talk to us about locations for the album. Yeah, I know that one of the songs on the album was shot in the castle. And yes, I'm all smells because I was, there live, and I was covering the behind the scenes of that particular song. Um what's the title of the song now? Um
No Lily.
no
No
Lily,
Lily.
yeah. Why is that for that? Yeah,
Yeah.
so I actually was in a real castle, okay, and I had lots of fun. Went around sightseeing on my own. It was a lot of fun. So talk to us about the locations for the different songs on the EP.
So the EP has 6 songs, but we have two songs that are like part one and two, but we have 6 songs in total. So the first song we shot was Rotten. Yeah, we
Mm.
shot Rotten. So shot
Rotten fruit,
Rotten.
rotten what?
You hear it soon. You get to hear it soon. So we shot Rotten, Around Canary Wharf, in
Okay.
a nice sweet apartments. I had like three models. I had like some industry friends. It was fun. It was mad fun that day. We had fun. It started a bit slow because the models they missed their way, and then they were like struggling to find the place, but everything came out good in the end. So after Rotten, we then moved on to No Lily, which you just mentioned that was shot in the castle. So let me just say this. I feel like we were just showing off like in that castle because we really didn't make use of the castle very well. The castle had 12 bedrooms, 12 bedrooms, and we only used like two or
Two.
three, is about two or three or so. So yeah, but it was fun and all of that. We got what we wanted. So
But you did it
after
at
No
different
Lily,
locations anyway. That particular song was shot at different locations, not just the
oh
castle.
yes, we shot for 2 days. Yes. After that, we did more. We went go karting, like car racing and that. I just wanted to spoil my girl for the period, like for the song. So after that, I went to
Thanks for
Nigeria.
clarifying that.
Yeah. I shot Gra Gra, that you guys just saw. So I shot Gra Gra in Nigeria. And Gra Gra is like my best one because I've always wanted to do that sort of video because I feel like I've done different types of videos like with swimming pool, the normal stuff, but that ghetto thing, like I always wanted to do that. And it was mad fun for me because like in Nigeria when you arrive, they know that you just arrived. You're looking all fresh. Even I try to speak pidgin, they're like, oh, you're pidgin, straight, and all of that. So they were like, they're gonna rob you, like with your change, this, and I'm like, me, don't worry about it. You know, we got a
Because
DJ,
you're a
started
ghetto
playing
boy
music.
yourself or what?
Yeah, but they don't know. They don't know. That's the thing. And then when thugs even actually walk up to me, they don't come with that vibe. They come with, we feel you, we feel you. That's all I get. That's all I get. They tell people get kidnapped here. I'm like, I've got gods. Like, where you gonna like? He's omnipotent, he's omniscient. Where you gonna hide me? Like, he sees everything. You know.
Omnipresent.
So yeah, omnipresent. So I'm like, let's do this. So it was fun. After Gra Gra, so we shot Gra Gra for 2 days.
Okay. He is frozen for a bit before he comes back on. Let me just put this up. Okay, you guys. To support K that Ace on social media, please follow all his handles. And it's simple, it's just K at K that Ace. So on Instagram, Facebook, um, 1 minute. K, are you back?
I don't know.
Okay. I muted him. Let me unmute him again. Hey K, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Okay, so I'm just gonna go back
I
here
can't hear.
and yeah, so to follow his musical journey, please follow him on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok at Kada Ace. And also, I didn't put that there on YouTube to watch all his videos. It's still Kada Ace. Okay. Um. Now we're going to talk about the the EP launch. Let's see if we have K back in the studio.
I can't hear.
Okay, we can't see you though.
No, I can't hear.
Okay, can you leave and then come back?
I can't hear.
Okay, here's what's gonna happen. Let's see if we've got hello, okay.
No.
Okay. I'm gonna try and get Kay back in the studios. In the meantime, I'm gonna put up my own handles as well. Okay, so
Come just with essay. Not care about it in the name of Thursday. We keep it hot and juicy every day. As we go the yana, like we go the love and understand each other. I beg don't be mad if your friend won't come here just with essay. Just with essay. Come just with. Rise for you when you call on me. Do for you everything to uphold your glory. Fight for you with all the strength in me. Turn it all around and tell a better story. That's what I'll do for you. That's what I have to give you. 'Cause I believe in you. Don't let them deceive you. We're gonna make it. We're gonna make it. Rise for you when you call on me. Do for you everything to uphold your glory. Fight for you with all the strength in me. Turn it all around and tell a better story. That's what I'll do for you. That's what I have to give you. 'Cause I believe in you. Don't let them deceive you. We're gonna make it. We're gonna make it. Rise for you when you call on me.
It's a small world, but you know if you trek from Nigeria to London. To win free drink, you must first buy drink. It's a small world, but you know if you trek from Nigeria to London. To win free drink, you must first buy drink. It's a small world, but you know if you trek from Nigeria to London. To win free drink, you must first buy drink. It's a small world, but you know if you trek from Nigeria to London. To win free drink, you must first buy drink. It's a small world, but you know if you trek from Nigeria to London. To win free drink, you must first buy.
okay, guys. While we're waiting for Kay to come back in, I'm just gonna talk a bit about the 24th with all the information that I have. Okay. So his album, the EP is dropping on the 21st of November, but first on the 11th of November, we have one of the songs, Gra dropping. Okay. And then on the 24th of Then on the 21st of November, the whole album will drop. Okay, so you guys download on all his musical platforms. on all of his platforms, on all musical platforms, all social media musical platforms, Spotify, YouTube. We have some videos on YouTube and all of that. And for those of you who are going to be coming for the EP launch, yes. So we've got the 24th of November at Camberwell. It's in the southeast, and it's from 6 p.m. to 11 p.m. It's a Thursday, so it's going to start off early in the evening and finish, so everyone can go back home early, except you want to, be a part of the after party, which is completely up to you. So we want you guys to come. If you're in London, please come and be a part of the show on the 24th of November. All the information about the show is right now being advertised on both his social media handles that I put up before. So you can find all the information about the EP launch and listening party at Ace on Facebook, on Instagram, on Twitter, and on TikTok as well. All right. And if you would like to support this artist, Ace, for bookings, collaborations, because he's a performing artist as well. So he performs at all kinds of events, from birthday parties to weddings to social functions, and all that, end of year parties and stuff like that. He'll be there. You can book from Ace Familia Studios through his email, info@acefamilia@gmail.com. And okay, Kay is back. Hi, Kay.
Hello.
Okay, so so for bookings, partnership and sponsorship, you can call on 07424002480 and email at info@acefamilia@gmail.com, or you can simply slide into his DM at Ace on Instagram. So good to have you back. I don't know what happened there for a minute, but yeah, good to have you back. So in your own words, talk to us about the 24th of November.
24th, we going to be stepping into greatness. We're going to be taking over. We're going to level up. And then
Level up.
Fun. And keep making the moolah. From that day, levels change.
Okay, so as I was saying before, you can get all the information from his page and my page on Instagram as well, Instagram and Facebook. That's the flyer for the listening party. You're all invited if you're in London, or if you decide to fly in from Canada, we'll be happy to have you guys as well. Okay, Canada, Nigeria, US, wherever you are, it'll be nice to have you guys all there. Yeah, you were going to say something, Kate?
No, that's it. Very soon we're gonna send tickets to Canada people. We're gonna send them tickets to come over for the O2 show.
Yeah, VIP all the way from Canada. That would be really, really awesome. That would be really, really awesome. Yes. So, what else do you want to tell your fans?
I just want to say I love you guys. You guys are awesome. But one, let me just say this before I forget. I feel like the other day I was talking to one of my sponsors, and then he said we should reward the super fans. So if you start being a super fan from today, you're not getting rewarded. But if you've been a super fan and we have our criteria, we're going to reward a couple of super fans before the EP drops, or when the EP drops. But before that, I was going to say I love you guys. Without you guys, there's no Ace, and that's applicable to like any artist, because let's put it this way, like for instance, a single is like $1, right? So it takes 1 million fans, loyal fans, because it's nothing to them, just like $1, right? So it takes 1 million loyal fans for you to sell 1 million records or even 500,000, and then you start doing booga booga like you're a big man. Why is that? Guys made you rich. So your partners, they're not like to be treated as fans or something. You're supposed to treat them like and be grateful, like thank you guys, because without the fans there's no us.
True, true that. Yes. So I think we basically covered everything. Yeah. So like I said, to register to come for the event, just check our social media platforms, and all the information is there. But you can register via Shubes or Eventbrite. All right, and yeah, that's it. So the EP drops on the 21st
In stores, yeah, in
in
stores.
stores, and the
Yes,
listening party is on November the 24th.
yes,
Okay, and it's the 11th hour. If you just need to come, you just need to be there. Okay, and like the K has already said earlier on, believe whatever it is that you're believing for. Don't think it's too late. It's never too late. Okay, we all have. There's the 11th hour miracle, and it works. So just
definitely.
hold on to that. Keep pushing. Keep believing, and leave your likes, your comments on my page, on my YouTube channel. Have you enjoyed this show? Thank you, everyone who was a part of the show. Facebook, YouTube, Twitter. I appreciate you guys. And yes, we're back, and we're back to stay. Yeah, the Gist with Essay promises you a lot of things. Yeah. And I'm going to sign off, but I want Kate to say something before he goes. So I'm just going to ask you one last question. I know that you've done a lot this year, and of course, your EP is dropping. But what would you say, apart from the EP, what's been your largest miracle for this year? What's the one thing that every minute you're grateful for? You're like, wow, okay, this happened, and I'm grateful.
Um, I would just add two things. It has to be life and sanity,
Mm,
because every day you wake up, you're supposed to say thank you
yeah,
to creator, because I mean people sleep and don't wake up. People wake up in the hospital. People wake up like in different moods and conditions. So if you are able to wake up, you're healthy, you're supposed to just be grateful. So I'm grateful for the gift of life. I am really grateful. And then the last one is sanity, because I feel like if you're not sane, you won't be able to do all of these things. You won't be able to plan. You won't be so organized, because you're doing this and that, dealing with a lot. Like it takes sanity to be able to compose yourself, plan, and execute those plans.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. And on that note, we're going to call it a day. Thank you so much for joining us, viewers. Thank you for all your comments. Thank you for all your support. And please support the artist. Don't only follow him on the social media platforms, also support the event. Even if you're not going to be there, yes, you can support, through those links. Okay, you can show your support for the artist, even if you're not going to be there. So
They
whether you're
just
in
fly,
Nigeria,
fine. They can just share the flyer anyway.
you can support. Yeah. So see, sharing the flyer is also another way,
Anyway,
to show your support and your love for this great artist. And next up, we're going to be doing a world tour, a global tour of the EP, the 11th hour. I'm looking forward to that. That's happening really soon. Okay. So you guys, we'll keep you posted. But until the next time on Gist with Essay, remember, stay happy, stay positive, stay mended. Bye. Love you guys.